Hello and welcome back to Belmont Bunch. Tonight, the Islanders win 3-0. It was not the most convincing 3-0 win in NHL history, but the Islanders are 5-2-2. It's been a weird path to that record. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the past two games that I missed as well. While we're doing this, missed a lot of the Columbus game. Missed all of the Columbus game. Was able to go back and watch. Varley, awesome. Nice to see, Matt Martin get on the board this year. Varley's awesome. So, second game, Detroit did get to watch this game. Detroit game, it's kind of like the Islanders season in a nutshell so far, which is like, when they're good, they look great. But it seems that no lead is safe. They seem to play worse right now in front of Sorokin. And also Varley looks a little bit steadier. And obviously they get the shutout tonight. 40 save shutout, giving up too many chances again. I really think right now, Varley should go Saturday, should start Saturday. When you have a goalie that hot, he's coming off back-to-back shutouts. It's not a back-to-back situation in terms of games. I would start him. I would start Varley. Nothing really. I don't think Sorokin's been bad by any means. I think the defense has been kind of lacking, and that's kind of led to inflated numbers for Ilya in a bad way. But Varley is weathering the storm when he's in net. Tonight they didn't play great. They put a pretty good third period, but first two periods were rough. But the Islanders got on the board immediately. A great shift from the second line. Palmieri created a chance down low, got it back up top. Engvall was involved in that as well. And Ryan Pulock with a wrist shot that goes in, which I always laugh at because he's got that hard slap shot, but doesn't get it on net. Then he gets a wrist shot on net, just finds its way in. That's hockey, Susan. So anyway, 1-0 Islanders very early. Islanders would not get another shot until their second goal, which was an absolutely sweet play from Simon Holmstrom and Hudson Fasching. It was, oh my God, an amazing exiting the zone, turns into a 2-on-1. It turns into a 2-on-1 because of a Simon Holmstrom little nutmeg on the defender, gets it over to Hudson Fasching. Fasching does what I'm begging the Islanders to do on 2-on-1s, which is actually look like you might shoot, and then he slid it back and just slammed home for Holmstrom. That was fun to see. I'm someone that is a Holmstrom believer. I see things in this game like his forecheck and the occasional absolute rip of a shot. And he's young, so I think there's a lot there. And at this moment, I think that both, with Fasching's puck retrieval ability and just hustle and Holmstrom's forecheck, that those two guys have to play, and those two guys have to play with Pageau, and that line is going to be an issue for teams because that's a hard-working line. And Oliver Wahlstrom, for me, just at the moment, there is no spot. I mean, unless they want to sit Lee. That would be interesting. That would be really ballsy. But I not that I've seen much out of either Wally or Lee, but Wally, younger legs, more fleet of foot, not by a lot, not a great skater, Wally. And I just think of like I just said, Holmstrom has this thing, it's forechecking. Fasching is great on the puck, and it just hustles and throws the body a little bit. I just feel like he wins puck battles. Wahlstrom has to, he came up, he was supposed to be a sniper. I don't feel like his skating puts him in the position to even get snipes off. And I'm just not impressed by Wally at the moment at all. And I really think he is, his days might be numbered in New York, and he might be a piece of a Noah Hannafin trade if the Islanders are trying to replace Adam Pelech. Hopefully is okay, but, you never know. And I think the Islanders need a little bit of reinforcements on the defensive end as well. Even before Pelech got hurt, they got Mayfield back tonight. That was really big. Mayfield had a few nice stick checks that I saw in the third period. and just didn't feel like they were leaning as much, on Samuel Bolduc. Bolduc, I just don't think he is ready to take up top 6 minutes at all. And yeah, I really think the Islanders, that's got to be the first thing that they're looking at the trade deadline, which is a ways off. But I just, they're giving up too many chances. I don't want to see our goalies get, get exhausted so early in the year. And they're testing that right now. So that's pretty much all. Third goal. I didn't talk about the third goal. Third goal, Brock Nelson falling down, throws it on net. Darcy Kemper, hell of a guy. Thanks for that. So 3-0. Third period, dump and chase a lot. Still gave up some chances, but definitely a lot better. Second period, they were giving up some slot chances that were scaring me, and they were very fortunate that there were a lot of just missed shots by the Caps. I think they showed at one point during the game the Caps had 26 missed shots. They had a lot of shot attempts, and a lot of those went wide. So, the Capitals, they're not good. They have been playing better, but I don't think they're very good. So that's a team that the Islanders need to beat. They did get it done. It wasn't pretty. The Islanders will get another challenge Saturday at home against the Canes. I'll be there for that one. That'll be my first game of the year. And I'm curious because the Canes haven't exactly been firing on all cylinders. They lose tonight to the Rangers. Haven't been scoring much. Kochetkov got sent down. So interesting time, maybe a good time for the Islanders to get Carolina before Carolina has figured it out. Let's hope that the Islanders can figure out their defensive end a little bit more. So that's pretty much it. I thought Bo Horvat, I think, has played well, which is really important. He's got a lot of detractors, but I think he's looked really good. Anders Lee on that top line, I don't think it works. I don't know. That feels like something also that might be addressed. Maybe, if Wally is gone, is a guy like Maggio or Dufour ready? I don't know. And if that's not the case, if it's the case that they're not ready, do we see a little depth trade? Kind of like what, Engvall last year, that turned into a great trade at the time, looked like kind of like a small trade, but Engvall has been great. That line has been fantastic. That second line, it feels like the one line. Although now, like I said, that third line, maybe you don't want to touch that either. Fourth line got hemmed in on what was originally a goal tonight for the Caps, and it got disallowed by a good challenge by the Isles. But the fourth line still has these stretches where they look real rough and they get stuck in their own zone. They're getting older, and it's hard to watch. Sometimes Casey had a great shorthanded goal in the Detroit game. The Islanders weathered a lot of storms from the refs in that Detroit game. But I don't know. Still, it's funny. We're in second place in the Metro. Need to see a lot more consistency from the defensive end. And that might just come from needing reinforcements and bringing in another defenseman, because I don't trust Bolduc to be that guy right now. All right, so that's all I got. In the background, George Pickens on my fantasy team just caught a touchdown, which is very obviously not going to be a touchdown when they review it. So that's that. This is a Yashin jersey, by the way. The Islanders wearing white at home the other night got me to break that out. What jersey am I going to wear to my first game of the year in person? I don't know. Nobody asked, but I don't know. Either Barzy or Dobson. That reminds me also. This is very obviously a planned video. Noah Dobson, I think his confidence has been way up. I think he's looked really good, which is big. They've needed that, especially if Adam Pelech is hurt, especially when Mayfield was out. They have needed Noah Dobson, and the minute his Twitter got deleted, he's looked great. So very happy for Noah Dobson. I own a jersey of his, so I would hope, that he would play well so that I could wear that more. All right. That's it. Bye.